So, I am going to paint a picture, right? And the picture I paint, I want to know if you can see through my colors or something to that degree. Yeah. So there's this this kind of programming, right? That's been going on for a long time when I paint, as I'm painting this picture, right? Of all these different colors. I wonder if you can see through them. But there seems to be like this misconception or abroad of some of us. I have to be, are we over here in the browns and in the neutrals? Okay. So when it comes to us brown and neutral, earth tone, warm tone people, sometimes like when we go to refer to the color white, I hope you can see what I'm painting here. We like to think that the color white has all the money, has all the inheritance, especially when our brown tones or neutrals get hot and get elevated. Then we want to say that all the whites, they have all the money, they have all of this, they have all of that. We go into that mode, which means we classify all whites, offset whites, eggshell whites, as all whites. I hope you can see through my painting. But the truth is, right, that's not true. All whites, all color whites, aren't all the same whites. In that family of whites, it's definitely the same family in this color code, but it's broken up too. There's the set of the, I guess, grays mixed with white. You would say, just paint a picture. The ones that live, in the trailers, and they got the name of the trailer park. Those people aren't considered like the heavens, color white type of people. So we generalize when we say all, whites do this and do that, when the truth is all color shades of white are not the same. I've seen the whites with the kind of grayish in them, or maybe a light tan, taupe brown in them. I've seen them get mistreated as well. I've seen the higher whites not mixed with the so much with the darker whites. I've seen where a poor white woman could only dream of getting in a rich white woman's face. It's some white people out here that got it hard than black folks. I done seen this. I done witnessed white boys getting roughed up by their own people, they getting broken down and getting mishandled by the police because they wasn't up to par with their conduct and their code of living and dressing. I done seen this. Done seen them got backheaded, knocked out, and dared to get the fuck back up. I done saw some white people get mistreated by their own kind. I done seen this. But see, you never hardly hear about these things because they keep themselves intact. They keep themselves together. But if some outsiders come together, they gonna band together some that you taupe, chocolatey, colored people ain't gonna do. And so the lower end of the white totem pole, they do have power because they have these people that can make things move. But it better be emergency. A lot of us taupe tan people don't even have that type of power. Either you got it yourself or you don't. There's nobody to make anything happen. But I just want to remove a piece of coal out your eye because white people, some white people, they don't fit into the mold, and they have been getting mistreated for a very long time. And so I know y'all used to me, used to us, recording from the right on the top of the mountains with the cameras all over. But see, tonight we're recording from the left. We're on the left mountain. Because see, he said he wanted all the footage. He said he wanted all. So I have to give him more footage. Why these things aren't talked about, I don't know. I didn't see white folks that lived where they lived that wasn't classified as the and had to wear the same t-shirt and pants for a week and go to the Social Security office and ask a couple of questions and damn near get handled. I just saw white folks at the public aid office getting handled because they wasn't up to par. All white folks ain't got it going on like we like to think they do. It's some white people that live a hard life, baby. It's growing up. I remember white people out of town when I went to visit in different my families that lived in projects. I remember white people was in the projects. There's this misconception that all white folks do, all they try to do is because they got this or because they got that or they stole this or they stole that. White folks, but you talking about the cream of the crop. White folks, when you go to talking that talk, you talking about, I ain't saying you wrong. You talking about the elite of the white folks when you talking that talk. You talking about the creme de la creme. When you go to talking that talk, you talking about the cream. But all white folks don't get treated fair neither. Nope, I didn't witness it. I'm just wondering, who is he, Bosnia? I'm just wondering if you can see through my colors. Is this an opaque painting? Is this an oil paint painting? What is this? Translucent color painting? What type of painting is this? But you see my colors, right? The pastel pinks and whites and earthy toned browns and you see where I'm going with this. I didn't see and talk to white folks that done told me, and they looked like they needed every dime of it. That done told me they went to apply for food stamps with their 2 and 3 kids and whatever they had going on. And the food stamp people sent them a letter back and said that they didn't meet the requirements because they was 22 cents over over the threshold to get these food stamps. I met some white folks that got dough. I just, I was just wondering if you could see through my colors. But yeah, this is 5D. I gotta get you up to speed. He's asking for a different type of information. He said he wants all the footage. No more holding back. You know, I've seen white people. You know, every family has a side that's high end of the family, rich, and a side that's middle class of the family, which mingles with both sides, and the other half that's just considered poor rich, where some of the high ones won't even mingle with the ones at the lower. You know, some of the lowers won't even go over and try to talk to the higher ones because they already know the higher ones consider them to be dog food. Yep. Well, I didn't know if you could see through my. Here's our painting. What do you think we have here? Name the. I like to call this piece. I think his name is Bosnia. The young poet who they said Jay-Z likes to wear his hair like that. So I'd like to think at some point I captured his feelings and emotions through his painting.